Hello dear students, we have seen that the concentrated acids or base have this warning sign. This warning sign shows that the chemical present in the bottle are concentrated and they may cause harm. So avoid touching those chemicals which have this sign on them. This sign is displayed on the container containing concentrated acids and bases. Now we have an in-text question. Why do HCl, HNO3, etc. show acidic character in the aqueous solutions, while solutions of compound like alcohol and glucose do not show acidic character? Let us try to understand this, or let us try to answer this question. Acids are the compounds or substances that produce H plus ions in aqueous solutions. HNO3, HCl produces H plus ions, but alcohol and glucose, being covalent compound or being organic compound, do not produce H plus ions in aqueous solution. So alcohol and glucose do not show acidic behavior or do not show acidic character. Now we have one more in-text question. Why does an aqueous solution of an acid conduct electricity? So acid produces H plus ions in aqueous solution. These ions, that means H plus ions, are responsible for conducting electricity. The H plus ion produced by acid are responsible for conducting electricity, and that is why the acid solutions conducts electricity. We have the next in-text question. Why does the dry litmus paper doesn't change the color in the presence of dry hydrochloric acid gas? Acid produces H plus ions in the presence of water. If both litmus paper and HCl gas are dry, no H plus ion is produced by HCl. So no acidic character means no color change. Remember, my dear students, that the litmus tests are possible only in the aqueous solution, and the presence of H plus or OH minus are essential for the litmus test. We have few more in-text questions to study. While diluting an acid, why is it recommended that acid should be added to water and not the water to the acid? Mixing concentrated acid and water is called dilution, and it is exothermic process. The release exothermic process or exothermic reaction. The released heat may cause splash out of mixture or may cause breaking of glass container due to local heating. To avoid such accidents, acid should be added to water slowly and by constant stirring. So this is what we have discussed, but it was an in-text question, so the point has been repeated. How is the concentration of hydronium ions H3O plus affected when a solution of an acid is diluted? What happens to the concentration of H3O plus ion or OH minus when, let us think of H3O plus only because it is there in the question, when the dilution takes place or when it is mixed with water? Mixing an acid with water results in decrease in the concentration of H3O plus ion per unit volume. So as we add water, volume increases, so the number of ions remains same and the number of ions per unit volume decreases, thus the concentration even decreases. Now one more in-text question. How is the concentration of hydroxide ion affected when excess base is dissolved in a solution of a sodium hydroxide? Now we need to study what happens if we add extra sodium hydroxide into the sodium hydroxide solution. So base is the substance that furnishes OH minus ion in aqueous solution. Excess base dissolved in solution of sodium hydroxide will increase the concentration of hydroxide ions. So as the base is added, it will produce more number of OH minus ions. The base added, it was solid in nature, so it does not increase the volume to a much level, but it produces OH minus ion more, and that is how the concentration of OH minus ion increases into the sodium hydroxide solution. Now we need to understand how strong are acids or bases solutions. So how can we come to know whether the given acid or base solution is strong or not? Can we judge how strong a given acid or a base is? We can judge how strong a given acid or a base is by using the universal indicator. Universal indicator is a mixture of dyes that shows various colors according to change in the hydrogen ion concentration. As the concentration of H plus decreases, color is changed in the universal indicator. Like the color change in the universal indicator is this in this order. Initially it is red, then as the H plus ion concentration decreases, from red it turns to pink, from pink it turns to yellow, from yellow it turns to green, from green it turns to blue, and then from blue to the like from blue light blue to the dark blue, and ultimately finally we get the dark blue. So this is what it happens. How can we quantitatively measure the concentration of H plus ion in the solution? To measure the concentration of H plus ion in the to measure the concentration of H plus ion quantitatively in the solution, we developed a scale. A scale is developed. This scale is called the pH scale. What is the definition of the pH scale? Definition: a scale for measuring hydrogen ion concentration in a solution is called pH scale. In pH, P stands for German word potens, means power, whereas H represents the H plus ion concentration. pH means power of H plus ion concentration. In pH scale, we measure the value of pH from pH from pH is equal to 0, that is very acidic, to pH is equal to 14, that is very alkaline. I hope my dear students, you are enjoying your studies. Happy learning.